Welcome back. If you need some help paying your medical bills or you want to help somebody else pay theirs and they have a compelling story, there are a bunch of different websites that can help you do that. Rick Hancock is here talking about it. How are you?
Good morning. Give Forward is one of them. In fact, yesterday they received additional seed funding of $500,000. So I thought it was a good time to kind of highlight some of the things that they were doing in some of the for-profit organizations, the .com profit organizations that are trying to help people raise money. This is very simple, and first thing I'm sure people are going to ask, is there fraud? How am I going to give money to someone I don't know? It's carefully vetted. One of the two things I always kind of monitor, this one actually has the Better Business logo, and also it's connected to social media sites, Facebook and Twitter. I would always go there to see what those conversations are like, to see people say, hey, I got ripped off. Didn't read any of those comments there. In fact, people were very giving glowing testimonies on how this works. And it works very simply. You go to Give Forward. You can create your own kind of profile for you or a loved one or a family member that is going through any particular ailment, medical ailment, and they need help with their ongoing medical expenses.
So you put how much you need and you give a little description about what your situation is.
Exactly.
And then other people will come on and say, this seems like a good guy, I'm going to help him out.
Exactly. Because then you, again, going back to social media, connected to some of your social media sites. Here's a story of CJ. CJ is actually a local kid. This is an international site. This is a local kid. Currently going through chemotherapy at the Children's Medical Center, and this is the kind of his story. And they were trying to raise $10,000. They're pretty close to that goal.
Oh, sure, they're up at 9,100.
Yeah. So
do they have to pay to get on this site?
No, the site is free to use. However, the site, as I mentioned before, is a for-profit site, so they do get a 7% cut of all the transactions.
Of whatever money you get.
But that includes all the credit card processing fees and some of the other administrative fees. So the total cost is 7%. The company probably gets around 2.5–3% of it. It was actually started by Desiree Vargas Wrigley. She was a Yale student, graduated from Yale 2004. Sure. The site went live in 2008, and they've been pretty active. There's a few others very similar. Razoo does the same thing. This is more charity-based. Also, folks who are going through medical ailments. You see Race to Lose.
Sure.
So I know you're a writer.
Yeah, right.
And so people raise money for charity. So this is another way to kind of get that going. And then there's another one called First Giving. And all these, the reason I'm showing these is because they're connected to social media sites where people are already commenting, and for the most part, I haven't seen any major complaints.
Terrific.
All these sites are linked on our website at ctnow.com/morning.
Rick, thanks. Okay. Appreciate that. Rachel, over to you.
All right, Logan, we still have a mess in Farmington this morning, and this is going to affect the drive. Trying to head over